They want to know about all the fun games that we've been playing. They want to know about the alcohol. They want to know about the alcohol. They want to know about the alcohol. So
they want to know about. I think they want to know about the awesome video game orchestra concert that we were treated to.
Why, it's funny that you mentioned that. Sir, can you tell us who you are and who you represent?
That's a hard question. Well, I'm Jeff Williams, and I represent
awesomeness. Did you happen to have a concert this evening?
Yeah, with the Video Game Orchestra.
Yeah, former guest of Late Night JengaJam. So tell us, how did the concert go?
It was really good.
Jeff, I have to say, I was standing in the audience. We were there in the corner. I don't know if you saw us or not, but I was brought to tears by the Castlevania stuff. Was fucking awesome. I've never heard it like that ever. And you guys totally killed it.
What the fuck are you doing?
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, I had a tear coming down. I don't care. It was tear-inducing. The Final Fantasy music, the Chrono Trigger music, the final boss battle music that you guys encored on, unbelievable. You guys rule.
So obviously, anybody that's going to be coming to the Video Game Orchestra shows, that we're all going to be fans of video games, but playing for a PAX audience has got to be something a little more special, a little more maybe stressful, a little more hard to do. I mean, was there that extra level of adrenaline for tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Because when you start into a song and you play like this little passage, just 2 or 3 notes, and it could be almost any song, but people like just so identify right away that it's from this particular game, and like the cheer goes up, and it's like, wow, that's really awesome, and they really know and really love this music. So that's a really great feeling.
Does this mean we're going to be seeing you at future PAXs?
It's very possible. Very possible, yeah.
I'll take a definite maybe.
Definite maybe, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're playing next weekend here as well for the Anime Boston.
Nice. Now, is that in the same convention center?
Yep, same place. I'm just going to stay there for the week if I can get away with it.
Anime Boston. Buy your tickets now if you could not get into PAX East, because a lot of people couldn't. All these tickets sold out. Your show sold out. They were gone. Wristbands just gone.
Yeah. Actually, it's going to be quite a bit different next week for the Anime Boston, because it's the full orchestra. Tonight it was what's known as the chamber group, so it's just a small group just with a string quartet. Next week's show is going to have like 14-piece violin section, so it's going to be the full 100-piece orchestra next weekend with the choir and everything.
Excellent.
It's going to be a lot more like huge and epic, and I think that we're playing for a much longer time, a couple of hours, so it'll be fun.
Definitely. Thank you.
You should all come back.
I wanted to go, but they ran out of wristbands. Yeah. No, it's okay. So, but Jenga and Roadblock were both there, and obviously you moved Roadblock to tears. Obviously, he thought it was awesome. So, Jenga, what did you think? What was your highlight of the VGO?
Oh, the VGO set?
Yeah.
I like the Final Fantasy set a lot. I felt like it was really expansive. It brought back emotions. I'm not, and I hate to say this at PAX, a gaming convention, at the risk of being attacked or being revealed or something. I thought of myself as a gamer, but there's stuff that I don't know. There's stuff I didn't recognize. But Final Fantasy was something that was very familiar, very intimate, one of those engrossing stories. Will Wheaton was talking about the keynote address was talking about the imagination required to play video games, to play tabletop games. And Final Fantasy is definitely one of those games that really just became all-encompassing, all-inventing, required you to bring your imagination to the table, to make these little sprite characters into real people with real problems, a story that you had to control, that was interactive. So, Jeff, on behalf of the Late Night JengaJam organization, I want to thank you for coming on JengaJam last week to talk about your show, and also coming on once more to participate in our live JengaJam. Go ahead.
Cool. Thanks a lot thanks for having me tonight.
Anytime.
It was absolutely our pleasure.
I for one would like to hear from Casey Williams.
You for one would like to hear, I'm sorry, from who?
Casey.
Casey had a very interesting concoction. Casey, what was that stuff that you had me? You had me spraying my mouth earlier. Was it candy or something?
Super sour spray candy.
Now, I feel like you coerced me. Like you made me do it. How did you make me spray that stuff in my mouth. That was unlabeled. I will have you. I will add.
I quadruple dog dare you.
And there's no coming back from that. There's no countering that.
What do you say to that? There's nothing.
You have to.
Casey, you win.
You do win, dude.